Oh, it's Big Booty Becca. We are back again. What up? It's been a while. How you doing? How you doing, young lady? Feeling that you give me really drives me crazy? I hope you're wonderful. I'm wonderful. Let's all be wonderful. So today I'm going to be talking about my experience as a plus size woman on Tinder here in Korea. So I've been using Tinder for like 5 years now. I've used it in the US and probably like 10 or 15 other countries as well. Honestly, it's fun. Like, I have met some really dope people. I've met a couple of my exes on there. I have met some hilarious, sweet, fun people. I've found some good D on there. I have had a good time, honestly. Like, Tinder's fun. It's 2020. A bitch doesn't have time to, go out and meet people every day, so it's convenient. And for a horny bitch like me, like, it's perfect. It's like a buffet of men. It's great. Now, that being said, Tinder is also the ghetto. Like, I have met some crazies, I've met some assholes, I have had some terrible D. I've had some weird experiences, definitely. Those stories are for a whole different video. But for the most part, it's been good. Like, majority good experiences, honestly. I used to be up there in bigger sizes. I'm currently on the smaller size of the plus sizes, but that being said, I cannot buy clothes here. I cannot buy shoes here. I cannot walk down the street without being looked at like, what the fuck is that? I'm 5'10", 5'10", 178 centimeters. So it doesn't help how tall I am. Like, not only am I big, I'm fucking tall. So this is my little Tinder experiment. Let me explain to you how I did this. So for 3 days on Tinder, I swiped only right. I swiped right, just like boom, 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 boom. Okay, like I did this until I ran out of likes. Now, there used to be just a set number of 100 on Tinder. That was like, you could get 100, you could swipe right 100 times and then they would cut you off for 12 hours. Now they have changed that, and the information on that is incredibly inconsistent. But what I've found is, I'm not positive, but I think now it says women get around 100, men get around 50. That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. They say it depends on who you are, where you're at, your age, like so many things. Like, there's like another fucking algorithm to figure out. So no one gets the same amount of likes. I know the one time I was swiping, I for sure swiped on more than 100 men. So I am assuming over 3 days I swiped like that 4 times. I just sat there, swiped until I ran out, and I was cut off for 12 hours. 3 days, I did that 4 times. So I probably swiped on about 500 men. I got 282 matches, but I only got 42 messages from them. I got 4 super likes, one of which messaged me. I've noticed here in Korea, Korean men will super like me, but they won't message me if I like match with them. And I'm like, why are you matching me? Like, why'd you super like me, So, those are the stats. Around 500 swipes, 282 matches, 42 messages. I never messaged first. That was just a part of my parameters. I wanted them to approach me, just see what they would come to me and say. So, let's dive into it. Let's look at my profile. So, you can see, it's just my regular ass profile. It says I'm an English teacher. It says I live in Seoul. It says I'm American. My height, 178 centimeters tall. I also say I'm fat with a PH. I put my Instagram in there in case they want to check it out. I want people to be able to just like look through my Instagram, see all the photos of me, not just the few that are on Tinder. Get a better idea of my personality, I have my anthem, the classic 40 Shades of Choke, Ari Lennox. Yo, I love that song. Yeah, you can see in my pictures, I do not have myself. We got thick cum. My profile is just me. It is fully me. I'm a fat bitch. I got a fat ass. Like, it is what it is. So, you can see all those things about me. My sense of fashion, my outrageousness. You see it all. I just think, like, transparency is so important. One of the fucking reasons that big girls have problems is because they hide themselves. So I put myself out there. I say, look at these rolls, look at this booty, look at this body. I don't want any surprises for when I meet up and they're like, ooh, you big bitch. So that is the profile that these people were seeing. So when you come to Korea and get on Tinder, you're going to notice some things I noticed right away. A lot of Korean men do not show their face on Tinder because they're embarrassed. They don't want the world to know they're looking for pussy. Well, I don't know what they're expecting. If you don't show your face, how are you going to get pussy? I'm just like, I've never swiped on a guy whose face I didn't see in their profile. The only reason I was doing it for this experiment is because I swiped right without looking at any of them. So then I'm matching with a bunch of guys that don't show their face. And I took it upon myself to ask them, why the fuck don't you show your face? Now, I had varied responses. I had one guy tell me he didn't want his coworkers to know. He was a foreigner, so he's like, I don't want my coworkers to know. I brought up the point, if your coworkers see you on Tinder, that means they're also on Tinder, and what's there to be embarrassed of? He's like, oh yeah, I guess. And I'm like, shut up. A lot of the other ones just ignored my questioning, like when I'm like, why are you not showing your face? They're like, are you trying to fuck? I'm like, okay. I don't know. Show me your fucking face, man. I can't with the hidden faces. A picture of food. A picture of food. A picture of food. Some profiles are like 9 pictures of food. And it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? I love food. I like to eat. But give me some motherfucking information. The empty bio, 9 pictures of food. I'm like, why the fuck would I say yes to that? Like, does this work for them? I would love to know if they've ever gotten pussy that way. No face. No face. No face. No face. Body, body, body. Ethan. Thanks for these great pics. No information. We got meat with this back shot. Meat ain't got no fucking meat on his bone. I'm sorry. Oh, another back. Oh, it looks like a little face. Stupid. What a strange stature. Yo. Oh! I don't like that. Moral of the story, these motherfuckers don't want to show their face. Alright, so another thing you're going to see a lot of on Tinder in Korea in general is usually accompanying a fucking faceless profile is the stats of like their sexual preferences. It's all in Korean. Everyone's is different. It gives you measurements of what you're into and what you're not into. You know, like dom, sub, sadism, masochism, brats, brat tamers, daddy, sugar baby, whatever. It's gonna give you those stats and say like if you're into it or not. So that's really common, and honestly, I like that. I think it's a cool way of connecting with the right people. You know, like physically, okay, you see me physically, but here's also my stats. Like, this is the type of shit I'm into. Like, I mean, Tinder it's a hookup app. Like, that's just the truth. So it's actually cool that people are so transparent and sharing their sexual like desires and preferences on there, because it makes shit a lot easier. You don't have to be like, oh, what are you into? What are you into? You see it real quick. There's definitely a big group of guys into like BDSM in some way or another. Like I had this guy ask me to be a dom, and he had asked if I had ever done anything. I said, oh no, sorry. He said, what do you want? I'm masochist. And I was like, you want me to hurt you? He said, weekly. And I was like, fuck this man specifically, and I didn't, but hand me the whip, baby. Hand me the whip. And then I was kind of just messing with some of them because they were being clowns. You know, they're like, wanna fuck? And I'm like, oh, maybe. And I'm like, how big is it? Like, just fucking with them. This guy, I don't know if it's big. And I'm like, how many centimeters? Like, give me the fucking details. And he said, length is not important. And I'm like, ain't it? I want my fucking cervix beat, okay? And he says, 15? Question mark? Like, so is it 15 or not? They're being clowns. I'm gonna be a clown back. This fool, LOL. Me, LOL what? Just, hi. And I'm like, hi. And he says, you have a nice body. I said, thanks. And he said, can we? And I'm like, can we what? He said, make love. I'm like, not after you said it like that. We have Reese, who is a white man with a cat face. His bio is legendary. Not gay, maybe bi. Never sucked a dick before. One tried out though. I love it. I'm just like, what an unsure man in his sexuality, but thanks for the honesty, Reese. Got a few pickup lines. If the Statue of Liberty had curves, democracy would be adopted everywhere, anywhere. Believe me. And when I saw that, I was like, what? I'm sorry, Yusuf. Next. Damn, girl. You could kill an elephant with that ass. Okay. Let's see. I copied this guy's message. Let's see what he said. Are you interested in one night or sex? One night of sex? No. This give! Oh, it's so nasty. I hate it. Another big thing you're going to see on Tinder in Korea is friends with benefits. It might be their name. Their name is friends with benefits. FWB. Or it might be in their bio. I can only imagine the terrible sex that these men are offering. No, thank you. I saw this man and I was like, first of all, ow! What do they call that? Don't they call it a moose knuckle instead of a camel toe? A moose knuckle? So that's the first thing I see. I'm like, oh my god. Your pants, sir. They're too tight. His shirt's too tight. His name's Friends with Benefits, of course. What else would it be? And then out of obvious necessity, I had to click over to his bio. His bio says, FWB, I'll melt you with my horses. What does that mean? What is that? I'll melt you with my horses. Like, the fucking horses you talking about? Oh my god. I mean, this had me laughing for hours. Like, I could... I'm still not over it. The pants, the moose knuckle, the pants. Look at the pants. That alone would have been enough. So my favorite insult of the whole 3-day experiment was this guy. His name is FWB, Friends with Benefits. He says his height's 182, blah, blah, blah. He's got a picture of, like, alcohol and Fiji water. Like, doesn't show his face, nothing. So he messages me, pig. And I'm like, oh, here we go, baby. Like, this is the drama I was looking for. So I reply with just the pig emoji. And he says, is that you? And so I go into GIFs because GIFs are like my favorite fucking way of communicating. And I search pig. And y'all, I found this fucking pig in a bikini. And it's just walking. And I'm like, if that ain't me in a fucking thong bikini. And his ass just replies, their fucking laughter in Korean. I mean, I was fucking cracking myself up. The pig just walking its ass like, My confidence is on 100%. Thank God. Because I had so much fun with that interaction. Like, I was like, finally, something juicy to report. Jesus. I used to be in a place where I was self-conscious of my body and my size. I didn't, didn't want to date people. Like, didn't want to meet up with people from Tinder. I'm like, oh, if they think I'm too fat and whatever. I just, like, let it go. When someone insults you, it's like, okay, like, thank you, next. I don't have time to worry about it. What's the point of being worried, We have this guy who just says, holy shit. Like, I'm sure his English is terrible. And I'm like, what? He says, hi, how are you? I say, good, how are you? And he just responds, fuck you, ha ha ha. Fuck you too. He's got his fucking profile's a cat. His name is Sex, C-E-X, Kex, Sex. So one of my favorite interactions was with Really Man. That's his name on Tinder, Really Man. Face covered with a banana. Friends with benefit with a heart in his bio. And some Korean stuff that I didn't bother translating. Who cares? So he messages me of another positive body remark. Hi, big sexy girl. I said, angel emojis. And he said, you're 178 centimeters? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, I'm 173. And I'm like, that's okay, because it is. Like, I don't shame short men for being short. I actually love when a tiny, confident man approaches me. I think it's sexy. Now, not every single one, obviously, but if it's one that I'm attracted to, I'm all here for it. I was just mostly distracted by this man's name being Really Man. I couldn't stop thinking about Pinocchio, so I sent his ass a Pinocchio gift. I'm a real boy! I was like, well, what are you looking for? And he's like, I want it. So I say, why do you hide your face? And he says, friends with benefits, haha. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? And I'm like, how do I know I want to be your friends with benefits if I don't know what you look like? And he said, do you want to see my face? Hey? And I didn't reply because I was just curious as to what he was going to answer. And I got that answer out of him. It was, a stupid answer. So he ends up matching me. But thank God, later on, we match again. Same photo, but now his name has changed to June. And I, once again, was just swiping. So we must have matched like the next day. So he messages me, what the fuck? So I just found some random funny gift to send that bitch from Friends. Is Daddy gonna spank me? And then he responds with this fucking gift. What the fuck? I said, why'd you make a new account? I was thinking at the time he had a whole new account, but he had just changed his name. And so he's like, what? And I'm like, it's a different name now. I don't know. Bye. Get out of here if you don't want to have sex. Like, so bitter. He was so bitter. I don't know. Bye. Get out if you don't want to fuck me, bitch. And I'm like, he's bitter as fuck. So then I sent his ass a fucking gift. I don't know. I searched, baby. Because he was acting like a fucking baby. So I just sent him this funny ass gift. Oh my god, you guys, I had too much fun. And it ended up sending us a link, and I was like, why did it send like a link? And then it turns out he had just unmatched me, so That's why that I was fucking cracking up. He was killing me. He was so pissed I didn't want to fuck him. So let's wrap it up. That was my experience here in Korea on Tinder as a plus size woman. I'm also on Bumble, which is a whole different experience. There's a lot more foreigners on Bumble. It's a much smaller like pool of people. And whereas Tinder is like full of Koreans, and then you'll get a foreigner like here and there. So yeah, it's been an interesting experience in general, and these 3 days were a lot of fun, honestly. I had fun. The back and forth is fun because I usually don't match very many people, so just kind of fucking around was entertaining for a while. So I would say, in conclusion, for the big girls, you're the ones I was, made this video for. I didn't get that much backlash, size-wise. There was good, positive acceptance of my size, so I was pleasantly surprised by that. So big girls, come on to Korea. There's some men out here that are gonna love you. Some profiles even say that they like big girls, big women. Not frequently, but I've seen them. Many guys complimented me, were interested in my body, my size, whatever. And I've seen like on this group on Facebook, it's called, what's it called? Plus size and beautiful in Korea or something. I've seen some positive things on there. I've seen a lot of negative like dating app things on there, which people seem to be really letting affect them, which I'm like don't take it so seriously. Like, these people are bored and are trying to feel better about themselves, so they're trying to make you feel like shitty about yourself, and don't let it work. Don't let it work. Love yourself, you big, beautiful woman, you BBW bitch. Honestly, I feel like don't take the app so seriously. Don't take every fucking insult so seriously. Just love yourself. Like, it really... That's where it's all based. Like, if you love yourself, it doesn't matter what these other fools are saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, it was a pretty positive experience overall. I didn't get a lot of messages, but the ones that I did were not negative for the most part. There was this couple that were not positive, but still incredibly entertaining, so I'm not mad about it. Comment down below if you are plus size in Korea and have been on dating apps, if you have any funny stories to share for other people to see as well. Share them down below. And even if you're not plus size, comment down below about your experience on dating apps in Korea, because I am curious to hear what skinny girls experience on Tinder in Korea, because I'm sure it's at least slightly different. So, comment something. Tell me you love me. Tell me I'm a fucking bitch. I don't care. Just comment. Give me the feedback. I want it. And like this video. Don't thumbs down it. I mean, it's stupid. If you're gonna do anything negative, leave me a negative comment. Thumbs down? Like, fuck off. Fuck off, man. Hit the subscribe button. The bell button. And go watch my other videos. I got sex toy reviews. I got glasses reviews. I got it. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, you fucking beautiful, nasty, freaky, fantastic bitch.